What is going on, guys? Politics Gaming here, and today I am doing a probably short live stream today. Um, so basically, I am actually just going to be playing as my own personal game. Basically, I am playing the United States. I am in 2020 now. Um, I am going to see if I can actually. I'm actually going to go ahead and play all the way to the U.S. Election. So basically, I am starting off in January 1st, 2020. I have all these reports coming in. Looks like I gained $500 billion over the year of 2019, and I have a nearly 4% growth rate. Primaries have begun. Would you like to present yourself as a candidate? Yes, I would. So, basically, I am going to go ahead and try to see if I can win this U.S. federal election. Campaign has only just begun. We won't have the results for another 304 days. So we are going to keep a close eye on the election.
My fellow citizens, it is after intense reflection.
So I am actually going to go ahead and turn off the music because I keep getting copyright stricken by this weird company that keeps saying that I'm taking their music, and Eversim. I need to actually email Eversim about it, but they haven't really said anything. I think actually First Centurion actually did it. Can you play as Brazil in the future, please? Yeah, I can actually. So we are going to keep going. So yeah, I actually, hang on, I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys this. I actually have a 1.5% surplus. I have not cheated. I actually,
1 week.
Here I will show you guys what I actually have enacted. I actually have a 3.8% Vat tax that I introduced as the United States, and at the same time, I have actually been reducing the U.S. federal income tax, and I plan on eliminating it, and then increasing my Vat tax in order to gain to kind of switch over from it. But I have actually paid off a lot of my debt. Let's see how much debt I have right now. I actually have $19.3 trillion worth of debt. What is going on, Egmo Gaming? So my debt reimbursement has actually been going down. So I should actually be paying off a lot more of my debt soon. I have actually been putting more money back into education, Social Security, health, and I have been reducing defense spending at the same time. But unfortunately, yeah, but I actually have been paying it off. So, I mean, instead of a $20 trillion debt or higher, I have actually been paying it off. Yeah, $20.3 trillion. So I've paid off $1 trillion worth of my debt since the beginning of my game.
Here is our
And 2020 is actually going to be a great year for my space programs that I've actually been planning. I have a lot of space programs that I'm actually planning. I also have a Minos 1 mission that I am sending to Europa with the return of samples to Earth. I have partnered with the Japanese, the ESA, and the Swedes to do this. I also have a new project along with the ISS, I have the Stanton-Vogel probe, the Stanton-Vogel missions that I am actually sending to Venus. That is not until 2021. The Oceanus mission that I've partnered with the Israelis and the Russians with, that should not launch until 2021. The Minos 1 is not launching until 2023, but I think Mars is actually going to be the big year for Ares orbiter. Oh crap. Oh, that's just an exploration robot, so I'm actually on schedule. Ares lander. Can I put this launch date a year behind? Next launch date. No, I can't. So I'm going to have to get on Mars by 2025 before Spaceboy actually gets there. 6/7/1 2022. Sounds nice. So this one is launching this year. Hopefully we do not lose contact with it. And then we have an Ares orbiter that is actually supposed to go. Space probe with landing the Iranians. Hopefully they do not do that. Maybe we can launch a cyber attack against them. I actually have an idea of what we can do to quell the Iranian space program. They have a space center right here. Instead of that, we actually have our mission as a cyber attack preparation, but we can actually do it. Demolition of strategic objectives. Let's see how that messes with my cyber attacks against them. No, we can still launch a strong enough cyber attack against the Iranians. I could actually launch a military cyber attack against the Syrians. Hey, what is going on, Captain Holt? Just want to remind everyone, go ahead and like this video if you have not. Almost said cyber attacks. Super chats are always appreciated, and always share my channel. Make sure everyone else knows what kind of content I release. Thank you guys so much for 1,052 subscribers. Alright, looks like our Europa mission is actually going to launch soon. I think we should actually be launching... What is our Europa missions looking like? Okay, so we have an orbiter that's launching next week. And we have space probe with the return of samples to see if there's alien life on there that's launching in 2023. Okay, well, can we move this to 2021? Less than 30%. Okay, let's move that to 2022. And then move that. Okay, so we actually moved that back. Meteor Operation is basically the concentration of your secret forces, your security service, secret service, to basically find nuclear power plants that are in the nation and demolish them. So basically you mess with their power production, and it also causes a nuclear meltdown. So that is what a Meteor Operation is. I have actually had a lot of trouble in this game with the Afghans because I am trying to put a military base in the Afghan region, but I have no drones that I am able to do. So I have actually, instead of risking lives, I am actually going to halt. But I did move an extra 10,000 troops into the region, so I have over nearly 30,000 troops in Afghanistan right now. 23,000 actually, since I looked at that. So again, we are going to go ahead and go to this rocket launch. of the Europa Clipper. So, so guys, what is going on with you guys? Anyone else thinks you should declare war on Iran, North Korea, or even Mexico? No, I should not, because again, this is my own personal game. I actually kind of want to, keep going. I will launch cyber attacks. I am not afraid of launching cyber attacks, but, yeah, because I actually did launch a cyber attack, not long ago against North Korea. Okay, let's go ahead and watch the launch of the Europa Clipper mission. Looks like a presidential election. Alright, let's go ahead and watch this rocket launch. Hopefully this rocket doesn't blow up. This will be $2 billion worth of waste if this fails. We did have a 0% risk of failure on this mission, but the risk is still there. So, looks like we have a successful launch. No explosions as of yet. Good, good, good. The Europa Clipper is now on its way to Europa. Presidential elections nomination in Mozambique. Looks like we have a friendly government that is now getting into Mozambique. Possibly. It's been 196 days since their federal election. What is going on, Russian guy? I have never seen you in my live streams before, so shout out to you. Ever had an explosion? Yes. Yes, I have. On my first live stream, the first thing that I actually launched, actually, yeah, one of them, it was a moon mission that I launched, that actually failed. To be honest, I would not rush anything. I always make sure that my space missions have a 0 or very, like, less than 5% risk of failure. The only time I would ever rush it for more than 25% risk of failure is if I was in a rush trying to get someone to get there before, probably, like, if I end up having trouble trying to get people to Mars and like if Spacewise is like really close to getting to Mars, because they're going to be there by 2024. And so I am actually in a space race with my own private company to get to Mars first. Right now we are actually behind them by nearly a decade, even though we're funding it $100 billion of our own money, which is actually why most of my money is going into there. So we have the Ares missions that are going there. Journey to Mars is still going. The Indians seem to be wanting to launch a mission. So the Mars 2020. So I think I actually should have a man on Mars by 2023, probably. So I can actually go ahead and put my when is the next launch date around there? 7/16. 7/16. When is that Spaceway mission? What is going on, Rap Laker? Wonder where else I should actually send a probe to. We have Callisto. Here's actually a third candidate for alien life in this game. Callisto is actually the furthest moon from Jupiter, and it says it right here: the hypothetical presence of an ocean underneath the surface could conceal a form of microbiotic life. The gravity is very weak, and a nearly non-existent atmosphere is made up of carbon dioxide. We also have Ganymede. Does not have any life. Does no even mention of alien life there. Looks like there's no life on Mars, even if we were. So, we are actually going to go ahead and we have another space launch. Looks like someone else actually subscribed to me, so thank you very much. Explore Mars. Yes, I know I am going to. I am not cheating in this game. I am actually still. This is my own personal game. I am not going to cheat in this. This is just me trying to be as realistic as possible. Wow. Number of homeless people going up. I should actually save that as a promise for my election. And hopefully our popularity, I'm actually going to start reaching out to associations and people to try and get them to tell other people to vote for me in this next presidential election. We actually have a lot of people. Let's look at the election tab right here. We have candidates. Jack Ohama is going to run the You're kidding me. I'm going to kill myself. Jack Ohama is running for the Democratic ticket. I always thought I was going to be running against Nancy Pelosi. This is kind of weird. Thank you so much, Captain Holt. 5 euros by Captain Holt. I actually have no idea what that is converted to US currency. $6. Thank you so much, Captain Holt. Rebuilding of Austria-Hungary Let's Play. Yeah. Especially that kind of donation. Yeah, hell yeah. I will actually get to work on that then soon enough. I could play Austria because they do have a far right-leaning government. Oh yeah, the entire world is in anarchy. Yeah, hopefully Obama wins. We're gonna lose against Obama. Broadband internet? Nah, we're gonna save that for an election promise. You know what? I have a better idea than beating him. Let's go to other parties. Okay, so we have him. We have Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders. Let's go ahead and find Jack Ohama. Jack Ohama's not even here. Oh, no, wait, there he is. I'm gonna put him under federal investigation. Formerly a citizen. I have no idea why. I don't know. I always play countries that I always feel like playing. Sometimes I feel like playing Russia. Sometimes I feel like playing China.
It's true that the blow cannot.
Hey, not yet. Not yet. Publicize a movement. You're really great. I actually quelled my illegal immigration problem. Had a deportation of 444,000 illegal immigrants, and then I regularized the situation by giving citizenship to the people who have been in the country for more than 5 years. So I did actually get some approval for that. Put the scum in jail, possibly. We are going to go ahead and come back over to terrorists. We're going to go ahead and do just a check, make sure I'm slept on the bus until the end of the line. Ordered sex toys. That is oddly weird. Well, you guys will see here first. As the third term for President Barack Obama. That is actually kind of weird. I never noticed Barack Obama in the game. We put as many terrorists as we could under investigation. You know what? We are actually going to go ahead and start meeting with people from the Democratic Party. I'm going to go ahead and meet with Nancy Pelosi. I'm going to also meet with not my own party. Cancel. Go to other parties. And I'm going to meet with people from both parties that are actually going to be running in this election. And try to get enough information to where I can actually hit their headquarters, Richard Nixon style. Yeah, that would be really cool if you actually sent me a euro through the mail. I've always wanted foreign currency. I would never spend it. I would just collect it. Let's see what you have. This person has no scandal. What kind of scandals could you have now? Nothing political. I'm sorry, but we have the Democrats vote for me.
The target is in position.
Oh, we actually had a successful investigation of Barack Obama. So we can actually have them under investigation. We're doing exactly what Trump said that Obama was doing to him. Okay, let's see what kind of consult secret files. Simple, not alert target. Thank you so much. Wow, this is actually I got 2 more euros from another person. Egmo Gaming, thank you so much. So that's a total of like $8, I think. Oh, we can just like literally look at it through here. Wow. Consult secret files and celebrities. We can just see all the people that we're investigating right here. Joined a forum on a bomb making website. Ordered sex toys. I'm gonna arrest the first guy that I see that was playing Geopolitical Simulator. Oh, that is pounds. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, okay, yeah, that is pounds. I see the difference between the pounds and the um
Sure.
euro. I had a little
Yeah.
fart right there.
No.
So how are things in the party, do you think? Um,
As usual, HQ is a real marketplace. You find all sorts there. It's a hideout for all and sundry tramps, drunks, you name it.
thank you so much. Well, I'm not gonna make him have a scandal.
No I'd be happy. You're not. It's
No, he's not drunk. Damn it. What's his, damn. We can actually meet with the people that actually have, oh, kill yourself.
Yes.
Ooh, got a Green Party member to speak highly of me in public. Yeah, that politician was drunk. You can make people drunk in this game and they will actually, give you,
That's a step in the right direction.
information on the party, and then you can actually use that to, go in and so confirm. All right, so looks like my debt reimbursement is back at 10%. Cybersecurity. Break into the HQ of a political party, United Ecologist Group. Most famous burglary ordered by those in power gave rise to the Watergate scandal in 1972, which led to the resignation of the American president at the time, who was Richard Nixon. 2 years later, 5 burglars entered the Democratic Party's headquarters with substantial wiretapping material. This action obviously carries risk of immense leaks or failure and can backfire on its backers. So that could really damage my party's chances at getting elected. So we have no campaign statements. Elections. Program. Jack Oklahoma has 55% approval. He does not have a scandal against him yet. Shut up, Republican gamer. I'm gonna go ahead and check through my entire cabinet, make sure no one has a scandal that's going to damage my party. No, 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 no. He has a tax swindling scandal with the Secretary of Health and Human Services. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and come over here. Political espionage, we're gonna go ahead and give full funding. Launch a massive cyber attack. I wonder if I can launch it against myself. No, I can't. You've got the United Kingdom, United Arab Emirates. Whose economy do we want to damage? Maybe we can launch it against Iran. Let's go ahead and launch a cyber attack against Iran during our own political season. How strong would it be? 6,153 to 362. So let's go ahead and confirm this cyber attack.
Duly noted.
We have a riot? No, this is a space mission. Looks like we did successfully complete my ISS mission. You have dark green relations with Japan. Launch one at Russia to get them back. No, their elections are already over. They were completed in 2015, but their election barely even made it. So they've been like all these countries around the world have been going through all their leaders like butter. So you like 0% approval, 2% approval. I don't know what it is, but all these leaders just suck at getting approval. They're probably just like deporting people and they just do not care about their approval because, I mean, like in 2017, you'd see these people just doing all these things unless like they just keep failing their space missions or abandoning them and they just again they just give no regard for their approval. Starliner. Start World War III. Again, this is my own personal game. I'm not gonna screw it up. China discovers self-regulant fiber.
We rocked it.
Okay, it looks like there is a successful cyber attack against the Islamic Republic of Iran, costing them $1.8 billion, and that price is only going to keep going up. Looks like now $3.6 billion. Your mom gay. Wow, 17 people. And again, guys, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Captain Holt and Egmo Gaming. Egmo Gaming, I'm actually going to go ahead and look at your channel, see what kind of content you post. Everyone, I want everyone to go subscribe to Egmo Gaming. He has 598 subscribers. I need 2 people to go over there and give him 2 more subscribers, 2 more subscribers at the least, and get him to 600 subscribers. And again, everyone go and subscribe to Egmo Gaming. Thank you so much, James Lee, for donating $2. Wow, I am banking it this live stream.
It hit hard.
Hit hard. Transportation is paralyzed. So I actually am giving my cybersecurity full funding. So that is why actually my looks like their oil production is actually hurt because of this. So launching an attack against oil producers, I wonder if it's actually going to affect my economy. Then just start a little war, possibly. Again, I am actually in an election season, so that would actually probably hurt my chances of being reelected because that is actually the focus of this live stream right now, is actually to get reelected. Journey to Mars program. Basically what happens is that like whenever you go to war with someone or you enact a policy that's extremely unpopular, basically you get thrown out of office. That's all that happens. Like Parliament convenes and they like impeach you or like force you out of office or something like that. It's nothing too interesting. It's something that you never really want to go for. Creation Callisto. Huh, we were talking about Callisto earlier. Maybe we can actually partner with the Russian Federation to go to Callisto together. Let's see what kind of mission they are actually launching to Callisto. Space probe with a landing. Let's go ahead and participate in the program with a donation of $265 million. Possible dismantlement of the terrorist group Mexican Indian Alliance. Let's go ahead and launch an anti-terrorism operation in the Mexico. Yeah. Egmo. I mean, that's a lot of subscribers that you have. So it's always good to um have continuous content. I actually stopped for a while because I was waiting for 2018 to come out. I think that actually hurt my chances of getting to 1,000 subscribers. Possibly did, but I like it. You once you actually have a
Good morning.
let's see what the Indonesians want. But once you actually have a constant amount of content coming from your channel, and you actually get that base, kind of like I have, like how everyone always loved my geopolitical simulator content. It's actually very um, interesting. Production, they want to sell me 300,000 tons of oranges. Wouldn't really budge my thing, and I can't ask for more because they don't even have self-sufficiency. Go ahead and tell them to what is our relations actually with Indonesia? Offer a coffee. Let's go ahead and see. We have 34 strategic relations actually with them. Go ahead and come over here. Let's go ahead and offer them a non-aggression pact. Unfortunately, that was actually refused, so I am going to go ahead and not establish communism in the United States. Hell yeah, what the hell are you?
Our infiltrated agents had the chance to carry out a sabotage.
No. I'm actually going to go ahead and check on that. Military. Go to head of intelligence. Here are all my moles. I have moles in Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, 2 moles in India actually, and a second mole in Afghanistan. So, I am actually going to go ahead and start doing some public outreach. I am going to meet with the right-wing billionaire. Go ahead and get some money transferred to my account. Go ahead and meet with the athletics champion. And also meet with some artists. Movie actor, let's meet with you. And then that will be my meetings for this week. President of Benin wants to meet with me. I am unfortunately going to refuse that meeting because of their human rights abuses. What if... Well, South Africa actually hates us. They have a socialist government. This guy is still in there. He has been in power for 2,158 days. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Speaking of the monetization rules, I was fortunate enough. I am actually gonna have to wait for the 20th of February to see if I am actually still eligible for monetization, because if I am not eligible for monetization, that is going to piss me off. But I have actually checked. I have over 6,000 or I have over 4,000 watch hours in the past year, 12 months, and I already have 1,000 subscribers. As of now, I actually have, let me look at how many subscribers I have. I have 1,054 subscribers. I have gained 2 subscribers in this entire live stream, actually. And yeah, GPS filming is pretty fun. So yeah, honestly though, it's really, really odd. But hopefully I am still going to be eligible for monetization. I do not require monetization, but even if I do have monetization taken away, I will actually probably have my channel be completely self-reliant on donations. So the donations that you guys are actually giving me, as in for this live stream, which I have actually gotten 3 donations, all from, again, shout outs to James Lee, Egmo Gaming, and Captain Holt. And the funny thing is that actually all of those donations were in completely different currencies. Captain Holt has euros, Agmo Gaming has pounds, and James Lee has dollars. So I actually got donations in 3 completely different currencies in this live stream. So that is amazing. Um, that is actually why I love um this channel and the content that I do, because I can meet you guys, and you guys are all from like different parts of the world. Whenever my channel actually started gaining steam, a lot of my subscribers actually were coming from Turkey, because I was representing the government during the time that Turkey was going through a lot of hard times, and a lot of people came to my channel and saw that I was doing their country. So and I also have a lot of people from the United Kingdom, France, Germany, especially the United States, but that's default. Um, I don't want to import via contracts because it will screw up the economy eventually because contracts in this game sucks. I actually have like $100 billion contract with the Saudis um, going on right now. Let me look. Actually, I think it timed out then. I don't have any contracts, I guess. Um, That actually might be a bug because there was a contract that was supposed to last 5 years, unless I cancel it. Let's actually check on my fuel sector because I actually have a lot of fuel that I can probably stimulate. Let's go over to fuel. We have a $695 billion trade deficit. So income tax 12%. We have no manpower in that, unfortunately. I actually saw something funny. Um, Hang on, let me go all the way back up. We are actually not fixing that. Price of electricity is always a flat fee. Hydroelectric production. Or nuclear power plant, and I actually forgot what that nuclear power plant was. I think it was in Texas. I think it was. I have no idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what our next payoff is actually going to be. $76 billion seems to be our next surplus. We are actually approaching our next payoff, but we are going to ask our billionaire for some money. You're not bad yourself. Richest and definitely most gorgeous sounds like something that Trump would say. And encourage him to support you at the next election, or have him speak out loud for you. Meeting. Sure.
Thanks. That's
No
problem.
Ooh, we actually got her to support us at the next election.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got one celebrity on our side. Let's go ahead and meet with a couple other. Maybe we can go ahead and start meeting with some people from you know what, actually I have a strategy for this. Let's go to associations. Actually, not association. Let's go to unions. What is going on with our revenue? Our expenditures seem to be going up. I think that is because of inflation. No, we actually curbed inflation. It's gone down from a high of nearly 1.95% to what is it at right now? 1.75. Looks like our dollar euro rate is actually going down, while our dollar yen is actually going up. Euro yen, dollar euro. I wish there was a, you could put in pounds. So, I am actually completely forgetting that I am not actually looking at the live stream chat right now. Yeah, honestly, but there are actually a lot of general locations, and if you can't find any places to put oil, just legalize unconventional oil and gas, and start drilling that up, honestly.
Sure. I'd be happy.
Whoa, what? Ask him to become your lover. That is kinda,
Yes,
really, really weird. He is actually a homosexual. Um,
okay.
okay, if it makes you happy. God, oh man, I feel sexually harassed. $30 million has been transferred to our party's bank account. Let's go to unions. Publicly congratulate a building housing roadway and him and him. Alright, looks like we just had our new payoff, and our application for the Callisto mission has been denied, so we can just probably launch our own mission. I don't think we actually need to launch a space probe to do a landing mission. Is it bad that he's gay? No, not really. Using a number of sensors, the probe will transmit detailed information, composition, meteorology. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and launch a space probe to Callisto. What should we call it? I wonder what we should call it. Wow, 21 people. I've actually been seeing a large amount of people that are actually coming to my live streams lately. And that is actually one of the coolest things, so thank you guys so much. I am actually going to look up what kind of missions are actually planned to Callisto. We have the Juice spacecraft. Can you live on Callisto? Callisto moon? Blah blah blah. Call it Stalin did nothing wrong. Exploration, old proposals. Okay, I'm going to call it Jupiter Callisto lander. We're going to go ahead and give it some funding of $1.76 billion, and we are going to fund 90% of this mission. I'm going to actually partner with the Japanese to do this. The Canadians, the Europeans, and the Russians actually have things like this as well. So create. And then I am going to meet Death to All Jews. That is kind of in competition with ours. We are ahead of them. That is good news. Jupiter Callisto lander. Enemy units spotted. Let's go ahead and look, see what's going on. Enemy spotted. Communism is wrong. Oh my god, is there about to be a political debate? $92.7 billion has been paid off of our federal debt. So thank you so much. More donations, please, guys. That was kind of gay. We are going to raise the federal interest rate to 3.1, just to go ahead and curb this inflation. And then I'm going to go, whenever I get it low enough, probably around 1%, I'm going to lower it and rinse and repeat. Also, what is going on, Shay Smithers? I have never seen you in this live stream, so welcome to my live stream. Supporting Trump, who in opinion has ideal personality for the next elections. This is actually the first time I've ever actually gotten someone to endorse me for a federal election. Soon enough, the primaries should actually end, and we will actually get onto the campaign trail, which that should be actually around 30 days before the election. Scheduled liftoff of the Mars 2020. Take place in 1 week at Cape Canaveral. Let's go ahead and go to the Mars 2020 mission. We have 2 launches that are actually supposed to happen. Enemy spotted in Afghanistan. Whoa, what? Hold up. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Being a Trump supporter is stupid if you're not a millionaire. Oh god. Alright, here goes the Mars 2020 mission. Hopefully we do not see this thing blow up. Come on. Let's be a success. No. Presidential elections in Namibia. And success. Successful mission. Hashtag Mars everyone. Let's do a hashtag Mars. Okay, so I actually saw something that actually shocked me. Negative, that is actually why our economy hasn't been looking too good. We have negative growth. Negative 1.32% growth. That is actually terrible. We need to change that. That is actually a recession-worthy number right there. Oh, wow. I need to pay attention more to the economy. We had 28,000 on the Dow Jones, and it actually dropped 2,000 points. So we need a strong revitalization of the economy. So I am actually going to introduce tax reform. Go ahead and put this at 5. Okay, and then reduce that by 5. And then confirm that. You know what? We're gonna reduce that by a full percentage. Strong support. This is actually the results from the U.S. federal midterms. The Independents actually got 1 seat in the House of Representatives, and the United Ecological Group got 3 seats in the House of Representatives. We have a majority, complete majority, 61 seats in the House of Representatives. So we have strong support for the Republican Party in the United States. Yeah, I'm already cutting taxes. Threat of attack imminent. Okay, let's go ahead. This guy played geopolitical simulators, so we are going to arrest him, actually. Whoa! Bought a canister of gas. We are
We have strong.
going to keep looking. See who else. Bought a canister of gas. Oof, boy. Bought a canister of gas. We're probably going to go ahead and arrest him. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and proceed with an arrest. Okay, we got him.
Decided to discreetly arrest this suspect who is now being placed in isolation.
That was actually him. We actually
Seems
got
to
the
be
head.
right.
I have yet to actually... That's the second time I've actually guessed right. Frustrated in an attack on a karaoke bar in Arlington. In fact, the bomber was participating in karaoke, thus delaying the schedule for triggering the explosive. Out of the blue, we received Jihadist Caliphate's claim of responsibility before the attack had occurred. Arriving at the place, the terrorist singer was still on stage singing Bang Bang. We must think about this, Mr. President. Why every terrorist buying sex toys? I don't know. Maybe they want to pleasure themselves. Ouch. But good job on the United States federal government for stopping that. Okay, let's go to our space program and look at the Mars 2020 mission, which is actually with an exploration robot and return of samples to Earth. We will actually achieve this mission on 5/15. So on May 15th, we should actually complete that mission. Purchasing power. Oh, I actually need to show you guys purchasing power in the United States. 61,000. It was at 63,000 and it dropped. Alright, thank you guys so much. Looks like we actually got a revitalization of the economy. We had a bounce off in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And, don't say anything to what you just heard. Exportations, we're actually meeting, here. Growth forecast for 2020. We need to definitely increase growth in the United States. I am going to give a pay raise for both the Army and my administration. Kill yourself. And police intervention on this pacifist union. It's not really pacifist, you know. I know, the growth is dying. I need to, like, fix this before the election because this is really gonna screw up my entire thing. No wonder my revenue actually dropped because the
bill has.
alright, bill has been voted on and law has been passed. So we should actually see some extra growth. You know what? Actually, what? I'm going to cut company taxes. Cut company taxes. That should actually instigate a lot of growth. I think my goal is actually to put that at 15%. Wait, actually, holy crap. Eversum actually implemented the US tax reform into the game, because that actually used to be at 35% in the 2017 version. And now I think it was actually at 21%. I never noticed that. So company taxes in the game have actually been implemented as per the real company tax inauguration of the critically acclaimed museum in California. Yes. Confidential information on the Afghan government. They are financing terrorists in North Korea, but we would probably do the same thing. You know what, speaking of North Korea, we are actually going to launch a cyber attack against them. Looks like the Dow Jones is having a field day as of late. Hopefully, yeah, we are probably in the midst of a possible recession. We need to actually fix our economy. So we need I'm gonna go ahead and no, that's actually not gonna do anything. I need to like instigate growth. Debt, amount, budget excess. That used to be like $500 billion. Well, technically a recession is actually here. A period of temporary economic decline during which trade and industrial activity are reduced, generally identified by the fall of the GDP in 2 consecutive quarters. So it has not been 2 consecutive quarters yet, so that is actually why it is not recession. Like if my... Okay, so that was actually 1 quarter that I actually had a negative growth rate. If I have a second quarter where I actually have a negative growth rate, then it's going to be a recession. Subsidizing, I'm going to subsidize agriculture by $40 million. Looks like our company tax actually passed. Once we see increased revenue, we will actually be fixing this, because I actually have been noticing my GDP in these sectors have actually been going down. And I have actually not been doing anything about it. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the custom duties on cement, and I'm actually going to increase subsidies to this, increase it to $2 billion. Let's actually look at my biggest things. Building, housing, and roadway, vehicle construction, fuel, chemicals, fossil electricity, coal, sodas, hotels, software industry, and plastic industry. So I'm going to go ahead and concentrate on utility vehicles. Okay. what is my numbers on income tax and manpower? 4 million people. Okay, I am going to subsidize you by 120 million. Sodas was actually one of my biggest ones, so I'm going to subsidize you by 200 million. And what is your numbers on income tax and employment? 27,000 people are working in this sector. Has it been doing better or worse? It's been doing worse, actually. Sales have been going up, but profits have actually been going down. Possible dismantlement, yeah. Let's go ahead and continue. Let's go ahead and actually do a reform to reduce taxes and instigate some growth. Let's go ahead and commission the EGI. Emergency Growth Initiative. We have support from my party. Let's go ahead and reduce this to 7%. We're going to be losing probably at least maybe $100 billion in revenue because of this. But this is actually going to initiate some growth. My expenses are actually going up, so probably sometime soon I may end up, you know, I am going to see if I can, you know what, I'm not going to raise any taxes, actually. What other taxes should I reduce? I'm not going to touch the VAT tax because my VAT tax is actually going to screw me up. Tax on company turnover. Yeah, definitely not going to cut that. That is way too much money that I'm going to be losing. Income tax, I'm going to go ahead and reduce that again. Emergency Growth Initiative, and then I am going to do this. Yeah, it may turn into a deficit, but I will, once I actually get growth back up, I will actually be able to expand that. Seems we actually have stopped this decline in my growth rate. Once I actually get this back up to about maybe 1 or 2%, I will actually be normal, and my economy will be normal. But this is actually just going to go ahead and be an initiative to stop this recession from happening. Okay, let's go to services and subsidize some services. Road transportation, let's go ahead and actually I have an idea of what we need to do. $100 million to road transportation, and then we're going to go ahead and come back over here. We're going to build some secondary highway. We're going to build 700 miles of secondary highway. Labor miles. You know what? We're going to go ahead and build 1,000 miles of secondary highway. With 10 people per mile. That's going to cost us about $5.3 billion, and we're going to go ahead and confirm that. And then I am actually going to go ahead and meet with the Canadians and ask them for permission to build a train, and I am going to fund an entire train project from probably New York all the way to Ottawa. Yeah, I did not actually. I need to pay more attention to the economy in my games. The Dow Jones is actually at 28,000 points, so this is possibly a cooldown much like what we are actually seeing in real life in the actual Dow Jones. Maybe this is actually the second recession I have ever gone through in the game. The first one was actually whenever I was playing Spain, and I was playing Spain, and my economy just took a dump, and I tried to save it, but I couldn't save it. And this is actually the second time I've ever actually been in a recession like path. This is the first time I've actually had to initiate economic revitalization techniques to try and stop a recession from happening. Let's go ahead and give employment 900,000 people. Let's go ahead and give them $20 million in subsidies. Urban transportation, let's give $300 million in subsidies. I mean, you have a lot of micromanaging. I mean, look what the hell I'm doing right now. Canada agrees to a partnership. We actually might end up incurring debt, unfortunately, soon. Let's go ahead and do New York. I could actually do Boston. Let me see. Let's go over here. What is going on, Omri? Construction of high-speed train line. We have Manchester. We have Boston. I'm going to go ahead and connect Boston and Ottawa. I'm going to go ahead and fund 100% of this project and invest $10 billion into this project, get it done in 12 months. And let's see if the Canadians agree to this project. Superpower 2 has barely any micromanaging.
Define the
Creation, the moon, China. What are they wanting to do on the moon? Oh, we actually have the Stanton Vogel missions that are actually... Looks like our Project Boston-Ottawa line was accepted. The exceptional quality of the railway network is great, so we actually have a successful negotiation between the Canadian and the United States governments to build a rail line between the countries. I tried to play Kerbal Space Program, but did not work out the way I wanted it to. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and say this now for anyone who's watching. Yeah, you may have seen a few things earlier in the chat, but no, I do not comment on real life stuff, so that is why I did not say anything earlier. Akron. Let's go ahead and check our growth rate. It looks like our growth rate is slowly recovering. We need to continue to instigate some growth. Income tax, emergency growth initiative. Let's go ahead and check our debt, see if we're going to be incurring any debt. No, we are not. Social. The social thing, I don't know how to get my social thing back up. Because I've been trying to, and no one just does not want it to. We're going to make Canada pay for it. PoliticsGaming new campaign platform. Kerbal Space Program, honestly, I actually, hang on, let me see how many hours. Hey, it looks like my excess is actually starting to recover. What is my growth rate actually? 1.19. Yeah, it is actually starting to recover. Vote was held. Let me see how many hours I actually have on a Kerbal Space Program. Where is it at actually? I may end up doing that. 352 hours on a Kerbal Space Program. So I have a lot of experience in Kerbal Space Program. Technically, it's not it's not a deficit. Actually, it's an excess. Look at it. Look at it again. It's an excess. Yep, my GDP seems to be recovering. So that was a weird recession that we actually went through. That is actually again the first time that I have gone into recession in this game. So they actually might have made wow, looks like my that's just tax revenue. Looks like they actually did maybe simulate markets more realistically in the game. My GDP is now 20.1 trillion. And my excess is now 1% instead of the 0.8% that it actually was at. I think I'm going to go ahead and invest a little bit more back into infrastructure. 702 miles should do it of secondary highway. Alright, looks like our Staten Vogel probe is actually going to launch, so we're going to go ahead and watch this rocket launch. No, Omre, this is actually a personal game that I have actually been playing. This is where I've been playing the United States. The reason I have an excess, and so big of an excess, is actually just because I actually launched a Vat Tax in the United States. Yeah, all the United States needs to do is just introduce a VAT tax and get rid of the federal income tax. The only thing we would be paying, like, money for is just, what would it be? It would just be like value-added taxes. Actually, let me go over here. For those of you who do not know what a value-added tax is, it is actually the indirect tax on consumption. Its rate is fixed by the state in all European countries, and it is proportional to the sales price before tax. The United States actually kind of has a tax like that. Oh, looks like our revenue is actually starting to suffer again. I might actually end up cutting spending. GDP per capita has been going up. You know what? I actually need to check this. Yeah, that is actually a problem. I have not been paying attention. Boy, this is a problem. What is our... My economy is out of control right now. Inflation has been going down, thank God. Actually, I think that is actually because I have actually been increasing the interest rate. So I am actually going to decrease the interest rate to 2.5%. So that actually should help us out. Encourage consumption. People and businesses will borrow more, favoring the same time the increase of the GDP, not to mention the reduction of unemployment. Actually, I think all of that economic turmoil was because of me increasing the interest rate. Yeah. Well, I am actually a Texan too, so I am actually already familiar that the state of Texas does not have an income tax. Like in California, you pay federal income tax, state income tax, and Medicare, Social Security, stuff like that. In the state of Texas, you don't pay all of that, so you actually have more money that you can actually save um, from that. So, I wonder if I should actually do a highway from Lubbock to Fort Worth. Yeah, Texas and Florida do not have state income taxes. Well, the state income taxes are not calculated in this game because most of the time this game is actually like seeing you as a just one. Like the difference between this game and real life is that the um like laws and stuff like that are not proposed by the president of the United States. That is actually proposed by not parliament. That is actually proposed by Congress, not the president of the United States. That is the only difference between that and the game, and that is actually one of the reasons why I don't actually like playing opposition. This guy is actually coming from Miami. Speaking of Oklahoma, let's go ahead and manage them. Energy. Let's see if we can build any shale oil in Oklahoma. Yep, we can. Let's go ahead and build a well. That'll be done in 40 days. Here is actually the space programs I actually did. Here's one to the ISS I actually did. It's called the Leahy project. This is actually just a project. Actually, is actually successful. So actually, um, the Russians and the Kazakhs actually benefited from that as well. The Russians honestly do not like me still. Yeah, honestly, more complicated, more fun. That is completely agreeable. Looks like we are actually closing in on the U.S. presidential election. We are going to probably go ahead and skip more time. See if I have to like pay attention to my growth rate and stuff like that to try and like compensate for a recession that I'm about to head into. Yeah, that's fun. Like doing all that stuff that I just did a minute ago is fun.
Your politics are on the right.
My phone is about to die, so I'm probably not going to be able to see the chat. I am actually going to create a military alliance or a non-aggression pact with the Taiwan government. Forest fire in Alaska. Agreement negotiation, they accepted. Yeah, needs to get back to that 28,000. I highly doubt I am actually going to get to that 28,000 before the U.S. election. Let's go ahead and write off $10 billion worth of debt. We will not write off any debt. That is the second time they have not written off debt for the United States, or for the IMF and the World Bank. Victim compensation at nearly 3.6 billion. I'm going to go ahead and give them 4.5 billion. All victims have been compensated. There is a drought in Venezuela. There are forest fires in Russia and Canada and Spain. Yeah, this game honestly does not represent U.S. politics. Like it more represents French politics than American politics, but that's a given, honestly. Um, Maybe in a future geopolitical simulator 5. See, the only good thing is that it actually represents the House and the Senate. So you actually have to get both houses to like the bill that you actually want to pass. And if you have different parties in both chambers, that will actually become a problem.
It's true.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do a check on terrorists. You know what? We need to put more people under investigation. And Untitled Jihad, 27. And then I'm actually going to go back and I'm actually going to check through them, see what everyone else is up to. Join the forum on a bomb making website. Bought a mini camera. Nothing. National holiday, we're going to go ahead and accept that. Guys, I am actually going to be right back. I'm going to go get my phone charger to make sure my phone doesn't die so I can keep watching the chat. I will be right back. All right, ladies, I am back. Hmm. Ares Orbiter is going to launch in 1 week. Hell yeah. Can't believe I wasted my time on a freaking orbiter. Unless it needed an orbiter. I think it did.
Our infiltration.
Hang on. I'm actually going to go check that. $61 billion surplus. That is what we get for having a recession. Ah, come on. I need growth.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
Alright, let's see this launch. Hopefully it doesn't fail. This is the Ares orbiter, so this is actually pretty instrumental. Alright, successful launch.
Our governmental cell informed.
No, we don't need any more moles in Afghanistan. We already have 2. Let's give more money to infrastructure, road transportation, and rail transportation.
Our agents that have infiltrated.
I need some ideas, guys. Come on, I need some help. All that 3% freaking growth rate, and then it just crashed. Alright, okay, guys, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and call it official. This is officially a recession.
This is an average figure.
This is,
with moderate dynamism. We could do better.
Man, this is crazy. This is the first recession I have ever been in. All that growth, and whoa, what? Stands at 6%. Holy crap, we have like a massive economic downturn on our hands. What should we do? What should we do? Alright, we're probably gonna have to mess with this. We need to quell this recession right here. I am actually going to change the title of this video to Economic Recession. I'm actually gonna make an entire highlight off of this video to where like just kind of shows what a recession looks like in this game. Oh man, we have to deal with the recession. We have to deal with the presidential election. This is literally George H.W. Bush. Organization, drug cartels, huh? I am going to reduce spending on fight against terrorism and agent training. Anti-terrorism, people didn't like that, obviously. They are ahead of us. They put their mission in 2025, huh? Okay, so they expanded it by a year, so we actually would be a year behind them. Um, so like, God, man. I'm sorry, guys. This is like literally the first time ever. This is so funny. All right, I need ideas of what to do with this recession. Privatize the postal industry. It should give you $397 billion. No, it's not a depression. A depression would be like, hang on, let me look. 0.8%. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set a target for my stock market. 28,000 is going to be our first target, and then 30,000 is going to be our second target. I have an idea of what we can do. I know exactly why I'm in this recession. I know exactly why I am in this recession. It just clicked in my mind. I had trade contracts with other countries, and they were actually holding my growth because of those trade contracts. If I can get another importation contract from the Saudis, and then I'm going to meet with someone else, I'm going to go ahead and sell something, and I'm going to go ahead and set that contract for 5 years. So that is actually why I'm in this recession right now, because those things actually timed out. Okay, I'm gonna cut company taxes to 18%. I'm actually gonna cut that to 18.5 because I don't want to lose that much revenue. Partial dismantlement. Okay, social. Everyone hates my social. When in doubt, make a contract. Check your inflation first. That is actually why my inflation and was going up, and that is why I am in a recession, because those trade contracts expired and it just clicked in my mind. So I need to meet with someone that needs building, housing, and roadway. Or chemicals. We have a lot of chemicals. World info, consumption. China, Germany, Japan, France. Okay, purchase price and sale price. We have a very, very high sale price, so we're probably not going to be able to get a good contract. But a contract's a contract regardless, I think. Okay, building, housing, and roadway. Who needs the most? I'm gonna meet with the Japanese. Alright, come on, Japan. Buy lumber and steel. Okay, let's go ahead and take that advice. Steel. What is our steel sector looking like? We're actually subsidizing it. We have a negative $1.1 trillion trade balance on steel. Who has the most steel? China and Japan. China actually has a massive production of it. India and Russia have a lot of it, so we can probably meet with Indians. I didn't check that price, but we can probably, again, get a good meeting and contract because of it. So we're going to go ahead and meet with the Japanese first. Go ahead and skip to that. And here's the Tokyo Summer Olympics. God, and yeah, we need to get a good contract because we're not going to pull out of this recession until we do. Alright, here's our meeting with the Japanese. Let's go ahead and get some good trade contracts with the Japanese. We can buy automobiles from the Japanese, actually. Okay. We are average purchase price, average sale price. Okay. Here's the problem. Average sale price is $100. And their purchase price is $79, so we're not going to be able to get a good contract over this because of prices. Exonerate certain sectors from your economy unless you already did that. I've already been doing that. I'm going to try to get it above their purchase price. 121, 121, 115, 115, 111. Never mind. Okay, building housing roadway is probably going to be a little difficult. Electronic components, fuel. We have a lot of fuel. We can sell fuel. Okay, we're going to put that at 1,800. Oh, never mind. This does not want to become too dependent on another nation. Household appliances. 3,000. Okay, we're going to go ahead and try to get household appliances. This will actually be a decent contract. 134. 129. 121. 121. Let's do 115. Oh, they... Okay, 112. Hell yeah, here we go. Okay, we're going to name this, the US, Japan, and set that for 5 years, and accept it. So we signed our first contract. We are going to go ahead and sign probably a few more contracts to try and quell this recession that we are trying to pull out of. Iron. We have 31,000 that we can sell, but I don't know. Buy raw materials, yeah. Would buying cars from the Japanese actually do that? Because, well, not aeronautical, automobile construction. Because we can buy from them. Because they actually have a surplus of 4 million. I don't know what the election polls are looking at. I'm trying to deal with this right now. Cement. Let's sell some cement. Okay, never mind. Coal. Okay, let's sell some coal. Okay, never mind. Oh my god, come on, Japan. You know what? I think I'm gonna buy some cars from them. Automobile construction. I'm gonna get that under my purchase price. 26,000. Oh, never mind. You know what? Screw the Japanese. They do not know what they want. Okay, yeah, I am going to go ahead and negotiate with the Saudis on getting some oil. You know what? Who actually has the cheapest oil? Let's look at that real quick before we go on. Oil. World info. Sale price. Let's look at that. United States. Okay, production for one. I am actually producing the most oil in the world. Saudi Arabia has that. Okay, Canada. You can buy some from Canada. Oh yeah, we have oil pipelines with Canada. Why have I always forgotten Canada? You know what? We're gonna go ahead and invite them over for a meeting. We're gonna meet with them after the Indians. I don't even know what I wanted with the Indians.
Just the show them our country.
Okay. Well, we were gonna sell for one. Building housing and roadway. Purchase price very, very low. They are sufficient in coal. There's sufficient in fuel. Maize. You know what, whatever. We're just gonna buy some oil. Since we actually have
The bill has
oil pipelines with the Canadians. Okay, go all the way down to oil. Natural gas? Huh, I guess we can't use it. Okay, let's go ahead and put our sale price all the way down. Okay, we're gonna lower this to like 133 million because I know they're gonna refuse it. 575. 575. 592. 636. 653. Okay, 660. Oh, thank God. I have no idea if there will be a GPS 5. That is all up to Eversim. If I do find out any information on GPS 5, then I will tell you guys and I will announce it first here on my channel. You know what? I just realized that we have chemicals and we're supposed to be selling chemicals because I keep forgetting because I'm a dumbass. Definitely not the Canadians. What else do we want to buy from Canada? Not chemicals. Colza. Fuel. They are not self-sufficient in fuel. Lead. Nickel. They actually have a lot of it in nickel. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Since this is a raw material, we can go ahead and import it ourselves. Our purchase price and their sale price is right there. So we're going to put that at 29,000. 29,000 and then 32,000. 32,000. 33,000. 34,000. 36,000. 39,000. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop that. That contract is getting worse and worse. Alright, we got some successful contracts, so this should actually revitalize our economy. Maybe it will. I don't know. I need to test that actually. So we are going to go ahead and skip a few days. I think we're actually supposed to, in the opening of the summer 2020 Olympics, there is a forest fire. Leslie Foxson.
Awful.
Was that our... Wait, was that him? Hang on. Let's go to... military. Oh no! Our director of intelligence was assassinated.
Our national
Desire for repositioning.
Political orientation
Really?
somewhat annoy from reports
He's a
of
freaking royalist.
the different services.
Oh my god, my
According to
freaking...
calculations,
What are
there is
you?
already a 31.8%
My freaking guy is a
that they will develop Svorsky syndrome.
royalist.
So I think our global strategy
He doesn't even like me. I swear to God, he better resign. I'm gonna try to get a meeting with him, see if he can resign. Because I am not gonna deal with a freaking royalist.
the current
No, I'm not gonna reposition myself.
the current
You're gonna have to suck it up.
Sure. Well, I cut the crap.
Oh, kill yourself.
What post would you propose for me?
Is that so? Do you think you're
Do you think you're in a video game or what? I swear to God, I'm going to kick this guy's ass.
in a press
I would totally
another
put...
group has claimed
The population affected.
What is it
by the
at? Nearly
disaster
5.6. Let's go ahead and give them 6.5 billion. Alright, August 2020. We are nearing the US election. Ooh, looks like those contracts are really helping our economy out. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. This recession is almost over. We just need to go up to the month of October. And if we get a positive reaction for more than 2 quarters, from October to January, we will actually have pulled ourselves out of this recession. But looks like we are definitely on track to end this recession.
Our agent
Possible dismantlement.
members of this
Okay,
organization
calm down. The notifications. US on top of the world. Bosnia and Herzegovina. We're going to go ahead and accept them since they are a vital ally of us. Yeah, good thing our
governmental cell informs me.
you know what, I actually, in Afghanistan, I'm going to go ahead and change my mission so we can stop looking for moles. Location of terrorist units. What is Iran's GDP? What is China's GDP? Wow, 16 trillion. We're going to go ahead and launch a cyber attack against them to try and quell that GDP. Oof. Soon enough, our growth rate should actually be giving us more money. Wow. Thank you so much, DJF, for that comment. That is greatly appreciated. Always love the positive comments about my channel. Ugh. China's getting ready to take over our GDP.
As I
We need to launch a cyber attack against them. Ooh, we can sabotage the Iran space program. We just did. You know, our cyber attack is not going to be powerful enough if we actually launch it. That will. That is a question. Attack Lebanon. Well, looks like Afghanistan is a sponsor of terror. But looks like our economy is definitely back on track, guys. Definitely did have a... Yes, I do believe. Looks like we do have our... God damn it. 30%. The vote intention. Let's go ahead and look to see what... Wow. The, third parties are actually going to, put out a strong, signal in this election. 30p. They actually might. Okay, we're gonna actually go ahead and start campaigning. How many days are left until the election? 60 days. Okay, they fixed that. Used to be 30 days.
The election campaign has officially begun.
Alright, looks like our election campaign has begun. This is going to wreck us. So we're going to go ahead and do a campaign promise in Colorado. You know what? We're going to go ahead and kick off our campaign in Ohio. And we're definitely going to launch a fundraiser and ask for some money. I'm going to do it on Saturday. Media, construction. Ooh, we're going to save that for the debate. Okay, 90%.
Public sector.
And we are going to start meeting with some people, definitely that right-wing billionaire, to try and get some money out of him. I am also going to meet with the intellectual doctor, as well as a few artists. Fashion designer. Classical dancer. And Federal Employer Union associations. Let's see what kind of associations actually like me. Collective for Consumer Rights. I'm probably going to get devastated in this election.
Sure. It's nice of you.
Oops, I did not mean to do that.
I'm sorry. Yes.
And then I am also going to launch a fundraiser. It's going to cost $11 million. Ugh. But we are in a campaign season. I am definitely going to go ahead and invest in cybersecurity. Go ahead and put $20.4 million into server protection.
I'd be... No problem.
Hell yeah.
No thanks. looking, okay. Sure. Y- Don't panic. Oh,
Looks like Jack-O-Hama is starting to get really popular. Florida, 174 million in our bank account now. Reimbursed for hospital treatment. You know, I'm just gonna offer some more workers. People will like that. And then last but not least, we could just end up doing some electoral fraud.
sure.
Whoa, I don't want to become your lover.
Don't. Oh,
End the meeting.
Your campaign. The prep.
Alright, looks like we promised some lower taxes, and that really got everyone to like it. 56% of the vote, nice.
Your electoral program.
Shut up.
and then.
As long as the polls are in my favor, then I'm fine. You know. September 13th. Okay. Environment. Development of green spaces. Give out some funding. Alright, that didn't do anything. Well, we have like 80% approval. We can go ahead and like rack it up to 100, and we can't really do anything after that until the debate. We're gonna refuse that meeting with the Finnish head of state. So this would probably be a battle of wits. No development in the investigation on Jack-O-Hama. You know what? I actually may. Let's go to California. Do it in a sports center. And offer to reduce the value added tax. Let's go to taxation. 50. You know what? 70. Campaign promise. And that made us lose popularity. That is kind of gay. How does Oh, it was because of the cost of it. It was like $80 billion that we would have been losing. I am going to offer more paychecks for them. Okay, we put our approval at 100, so we can't really do anything after that. You know, I'm just gonna do a thing here and there. Okay, businessman. We're gonna meet with him after our campaign rally in Michigan.
Your campaign agenda.
It's awful, in fact. Let's look at our growth rate. 0.2. No.
Sure. I'd be.
Richest and most gorgeous. Ask him to fund.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess it's on a time limit. Hey, that's my birthday that just passed. I wonder.
The fundraising campaign has been really successful.
Hell yeah. $100 million just collected.
Your politics.
It's going to cost you in the Electoral College if they gain in too much attraction. Well, how do I stop them from gaining attraction? I can't stop them. Jackohamas, I mean, going to get pretty good damn ratings. Which, I mean, I'll probably be able to I'll probably try to see if I can pick up California. Uh-oh. Don't be a riot. Oh, okay, it's just a space mission. Solar Orbital Space Program, complete success. Good, good, good. Wow, our electoral program is going to cost like 48% of the vote intention. So the third parties probably gain some attraction. Maybe 48. We're still in the lead by about 20 points. So, but we're probably going to lose a lot of states if we keep this up. I have a plan. We are going to go and campaign. PG, we can't afford another Obama presidency. I'm gonna see if I can pick up Minnesota. I have an idea. Hang on. I'm gonna do this at Monday. I am going to promise more schools. Put that at 100 schools over the entire territory. Make that a campaign promise. We didn't lose any popularity. Good. Are you a Republican, PG? I'm not really going to go into personal facts. I apologize. I'm going to go to California. And I am going to go on the 10th. I'm going to go over here to media. Where's media? Media. And in California, I am going to promise 20% of California will be covered by super high-speed optic internet. And then accept that. They should actually like that. We're nearing the election. Oh, shoot. Campaign statements, what the hell? Afghanistan. No, I don't want to assassinate anyone yet. Well, I mean, my channel is literally named PoliticsGaming. Like, discussion of politics is always going to happen on my channel. But, oh boy.
Your electoral.
Shut up. Threat of attack imminent. We can actually get our... Was it Total Jihad? Yeah, it was. Made several phone... Browse sites with sexual content, played a FPS, telephoned his brother to talk about suicide, bought a drone, and made several phone calls to an enemy nation. I'm gonna go ahead and arrest him.
We've proceeded to discreetly arrest this.
He made it kind of obvious, honestly.
We have strong.
And just as I thought, that Anti-Terrorism Act stopping got me some approval. If I had a scandal against Obama, then I could actually... Well, his approval is like 56%, but his program popularity is increasing. Let's go to Colorado. Let's do this tomorrow. Ooh, okay, let's do it in Illinois. See if we can pick up Illinois. Go here. Go to work. Since we are in a recession, I'm going to promise a higher minimum wage.
Terrible.
Shut up! And my approval rating, John Foxton out of the leading trio, 40%, 29%. So the third party is definitely going to hurt the Democrats. That's what I'm actually seeing out of this. So I don't know how to get this higher. If it looks like I'm about to lose, then I'm gonna cheat. Why in the hell is my campaign statements continuously wrong?
The funeral will take place next week.
Risen to 7%. Oh my god. Well, how is Eversim treating Republicans? Not exactly.
Sure.
Okay, our approval's going up.
Huh. Yeah. You're not.
You're not bad yourself.
Following up.
Rocket attack? Thwarted at the House of Representatives? Wow. Our services took down several men who were preparing to perpetrate an attack in front of the House of Representatives. The terrorists hidden in the flower shop van were waiting for political figures to come out. The anti-terrorist brigade intervened and the vehicle was strafed with bullets. No terrorists survived, but there is no doubt they all belong to the group Total Jihad. During the assault, Dustin Camrick, the right-hand man of the leader, was killed. This is a hard blow for the terrorist organization.
Our national.
As
Medicine and eugenics. I'm going to go ahead and do that as a campaign promise. Is that even a campaign promise, or did that even work? Yeah, that actually worked. Legislative elections. Oof. Research. You know what? Since I can probably take advantage of this. Campaign promise. Oh, crap. Guess that only works for funding. I am going to promise more cops. I'm going to go ahead and do this in Pennsylvania. You're closing in on the US election. You know what, I'm going to check on my popularity because I probably have had a drop off in popularity. No. Okay. I am trying to figure this out. I'm probably gonna lose, or I'm probably, like, gonna suffer a lot. Because those campaign statements are really starting to bring down my popularity, and that's, like, essential to me right now. I am going to meet with the president, or the governors of several states, and I am going to suggest that they have their people vote for me. I'm going to meet with the governors of Illinois, California, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Returning categories. Where are you, Pennsylvania? Where are you, Pennsylvania? Also Texas. And one more state. Speaker of the House, I'm going to go ahead and meet with him and have him suggest that people vote for me. Sure, dark and strong. Loyalty 68. She's actually a Democrat.
Okay. And you are right. Next time, I will have you visit the countryside.
76.
I am not against it in principle, but I already belong to another.
Okay. Okay, here's the state of California.
Yeah. Oh. And you. I'm not against it in.
Oh, come on, these campaign statements.
No thanks.
They are going to hurt me.
You're not.
Whoa.
I hope you didn't make.
Governor of the state of Pennsylvania, and then the governor of the state of
Sure.
Michigan.
Yeah. I hope you.
Seriously? Oh my god, I'm going to kill myself.
No. I'd be. That. No thanks. I hope you didn't make me.
What the hell is this? My popularity is like suffering, and I am going to lose this election. Okay. I have no idea what to do. Okay, Ohama looks like he has 100% approval. I think all I'm going to have to do is just go to the election.
Your campaign agenda.
Maybe I can start reaching out to my own people. Oh, thank God. I can probably save my ass from this debate. Head of state leads ahead of Ohama. Okay, let's look at this poll. This is probably going to be devastating. Oh, 38 to 31. Oh, God. Alright, guys, I'm gonna need y'all's help. What is going on, Backstar?
Good evening. The highly anticipated debate will begin in a few moments' time. The candidates are ready. Naturally, we will ensure that they are given equal speaking time. This will be closely monitored. We have also set up a new instant polling system to gauge viewers' reactions to the candidates' arguments. And
Okay.
so, what's your opinion on the matter?
Higher pay.
I know how much public security. Thank you.
Okay, let's
And
see the damage. Okay, that was easy.
In these difficult times,
Whoa.
it is essential that the government services
Whoa,
agree
whoa.
to sacrifice what is more, in certain domains it is possible to do just as well with less. I will therefore take this visionary perspective of debt reduction, which will protect generations to come.
Thank you.
Oh
Let's
my
move
god.
on to another issue.
Holy hell.
So,
Oh god. Oh, kill
Migrants
yourself.
must in no
No.
case be treated.
very well.
Obama,
Coming over
please
to
stop.
you.
Regularize.
Migrants must.
Really?
In no ca-
Thank you. It's now.
well, I would like some clarification.
Culture. Heritage.
Our culture is.
I'm going to
renowned.
kill myself. What's something that he can probably not get a lot on?
I would like to hear you talk about.
Thank you.
In these difficult times,
I don't know
it is
what's up with
essential that
Obama's
the
face.
government services agree to some budgetary sacrifice.
Thank you. We are now coming to the end of the debate.
Oh god.
National education must not be analyzed under.
Okay, we have a lot to deal with.
It is essential in a
Come on,
society
come
where
on.
the demand
No!
for healthcare
God
is
damn it!
Thank you once again. Our instant polling. Good evening.
Okay. Well, we're screwed.
terrible.
Alright, let's go to the election. We're gonna have one more poll before this election.
We have strong suspicion.
Jihadist Caliphate. We're gonna get a little bit of approval because of this. Thomas. You know what? I'm just gonna. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and arrest Thomas. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Proceed with arrest.
We've proceeded.
Yeah, lowering taxes could have probably worked. Alright, let's see this election.
Good evening.
Alright, let's see what happens. I have a feeling it's gonna go on past election. If we pick up another state that's different, then well, we were actually pretty close in Washington D.C. and Illinois. Up, we picked up Maine. I have a strong feeling that it's gonna have us win by default. Oh, never mind. New Hampshire's different. Never mind. If we lose any states, we're done. Yes, we picked up Pennsylvania. Oh, crap, we lost Michigan. I have a feeling we're going to lose this election. Wow, Texas was close. We picked up Wisconsin. Okay, we picked up Ohio. Okay, we're in the lead. If we pick up Florida and North Carolina, we are golden. Okay, we picked up Iowa. If I can hold North Carolina and Florida, then we are bound to win. Okay, California was a given. This is the first time I've ever had an election in which the map was different. Okay, okay. If we pick up North Carolina, we win. We win. 268. 283. 293 electoral votes to 245. We have won the U.S. presidential election at the cost of Michigan. We picked up Maine. We held on to Pennsylvania and Wisconsin.
We're now going to go live to the new head of state at their campaign headquarters.
It is with emotion and gratitude that I thank.
All right, let's see how we did. Televised debate. I feel like we would have kept Michigan if okay. We have just been reelected President of the United States. Turnout of 81%. That is 20% higher than the 2016 election. All right, and here is our promises. Sorry guys, I am not reducing Vat Tax.
Our national
Wait until this map changes. You are confirmed it is a session of the Great College of Electors to be held in several weeks that will enable the official designation of the next President of the United States. But as of from today, there is no doubt that we will know the number of elected partisans in each camp. In short, I am pleased to announce that you will be confirmed in your position. The inauguration will take place in 2.5 months. So we are now officially
Following
Group Bomber and Karaoke Bismarck.
Our agents that have
Oh, God, thank God. Thanksgiving. We're gonna go ahead and skip to the inauguration, and I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. It's been a great live stream. Everything is going well. We have 274 seats. We actually gained 2 seats in the Senate. We actually held on to our majority in the House. But in the Senate, we actually gained 2 seats. It's great. All right, here we are. This is what went wrong. 41 to 41. Wow, we barely carried Pennsylvania. We barely carried the Rust Belt. Oh man, we just barely passed by in this presidential election. California was pretty close. Actually, it wasn't. Virginia, I actually saw that. That was actually, nope, never mind. And all the states we won less than like a point. Especially these battleground states. Let me... Oklahoma, 45.5 to 37.8. Wow, let's see Utah. The Utah, third parties didn't even do as well as they did in 2016. But we did actually win the popular vote this time. We actually won a firm majority of the United States. So that is actually better than the 2016 election. China has started a competing program. Let's actually check our stance on Vogel missions. Should complete on 12/5. Okay, we have a lot of notifications coming in. Okay. We are
Here's our growth
still in a
forecast.
recession.
The preparations are.
Yeah, apparently Trump was still like a controversial figure, but looks like, I mean, he got reelected. To be honest, in real life, I actually am pretty confident that President Trump can actually be reelected. Honestly, because if he can get elected once, I think he can get reelected again. I'm sorry. Alright, looks like our Stanton Vogel probe is actually going to finish in these next few days. Let's go ahead and go to the 6th. I'm going to actually edit through this, and I'm actually going to get the highlights of this entire live stream, because this was actually a really fun live stream. How long have I been live streaming more? Wow, 2 hours. Oh, wait, whoa. Well, I've been streaming longer than 2 hours. Hang on. How long ago did I actually start this live stream? Hell if I know. Oh, 3 hours ago. I've been streaming for like 3 hours. Did I actually complete that mission? Yeah, I did. Wait, no, never mind. Wait, that's 2021. I'm an idiot. Launch date 8/31. We're gonna put this launch 7. When is the next launch window? 8. So we're gonna launch it in the middle. Okay.
Our inf-
We are still struggling to get my growth rate up. But the stock market is looking healthy.
The preparation.
I am going to go ahead and go to January for the inauguration of the president, and then I am going to end this live stream.
The terror.
Alright, here's the electoral college that is actually happening right now. And then keep going. We are going to go ahead and go to the new year, to which we should be depending on who the Democrats can put up, because the only reason that the Democrats have really lost, because like just like someone said, Hillary Clinton lost against someone who said something 3 times a week that would torpedo any other candidacy, and she still lost, and she can't even like get someone to like, she can't even blame herself and say like I didn't go to Wisconsin, I didn't go to Michigan, I didn't go to Pennsylvania. Like, the only major rally I saw in Pennsylvania was whenever she freaking went to Philadelphia with Obama.
It is my duty to...
And at that point, I was just like, wow, Trump's gonna lose. There were so many people out in that crowd in Philadelphia. And she still lost, so. But if the Democrats can end up putting someone like Joe Biden, or... Because Joe Biden... Juno space program, complete success.
The mission was completed last evening, giving rise to a...
Nice.
Here are the GDP and growth figures.
What is the Chinese GDP looking like? Almost 17 trillion. Looks like we still paid off our debt. Yeah, Pennsylvania was a safe Democratic state, and they lost it. Like, are you serious? Parker Solar Probe, complete success. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go to January 20th. We're going to see the inauguration of President Donald Trump. And we are going to end this very, very successful live stream. Whoa, yes, guys! Guys, we did it! We did it! We did it!
This is an average.
We're out of a recession. Let's check our growth rate. Yes! Yes, guys, we finally did it. We got out of a recession. Ah, high five, guys. Hashtag end recession. Say that right now. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to do another live stream as this game, but I definitely need to fight unemployment. Because unemployment's starting to reach like 2009 levels. This is the highest level it's ever been at. I need to fight that.
One week.
Ah, good, good, good. We are now out of that recession. Alright, looks like we are now on Inauguration Day. Uh-oh. Secretary of Agriculture died.
The funeral will take...
Alright, I'm gonna go to February to make sure that there's not gonna be... Oh, here we are.
I swear before Congress to loyally serve the interests of the United States of America. I promise to put all my energy, my intelligence, and my faith in the service of this great nation in order to ensure prosperity as well as security within and outside its borders.
great inauguration speech, President Trump. And we have accomplished a lot of things, actually. For one, I'm actually going to go ahead and appoint a new Secretary of Agriculture. I am actually going to go ahead and reach out to the Democrats. I'm going to see who is available that I can actually put as a Secretary of Agriculture. Maybe Jack Ohama? Should I, guys, I have a question real quick. Should I put Jack Ohama as the Secretary of Agriculture? Or Bernie Sanders, or Nancy Pelosi, or Hillary Clinton? I think I actually might put, Tony Frenson. Let's see what you are. Loyalty to the popularity is 29%. He's a very nice character, very moral. He's pro-EU, I don't know why. You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and put up a Republican. Anthony Buster. He looks like he's a custom character, so I'm going to go ahead and put him as the Secretary of Agriculture. And we now have a formed government. I'm going to skip to February. Thank God we finally fought off this recession. Guys, thank you so much. That was a fun game. Hopefully I do not dip into another recession. I'm definitely gonna be keeping a close eye on my economy. No, I'm not gonna invade China. I may end up trying to target their economy. You know what? I am actually gonna see if I can actually launch a cyber attack against them. Massive cyber attack. It wouldn't be useful. I'm gonna skip to February. And I'm not invading anyone. Come on. Alright. February. Exemplary success.
The artist.
Lots of TV time for the president. Australia and electoral promises. Oh yeah, everyone wants me to... You know what, in California though, that actually won't cost a lot of money, so I am going to actually meet that promise. Go here, media, super high speed optic internet. %, and promise met. Alright guys, thank you all so much for being a part of this live stream. Thank you guys so much. I want to go ahead and give a quick shout out to 3 people who donated during this live stream: Captain Holt, Egmo Gaming, and James Lee. Captain Holt did suggest rebuilding the Austria-Hungary Empire, so I can probably do that. And Egmo Gaming, thank you so much. And James Lee, thank you so much. And actually, before I go, I am going to go ahead and take Backstar's suggestion and meet with the President of France. Well, actually, a lot of European leaders are gone, unfortunately. Merkel is still there, unfortunately. Ouch.
Our agent.
And let's go ahead and meet.
Sure.
What's your popularity? 7%, of course.
Yeah.
See if I can get a... You know what, I'm not going to be able to get a good contract, so I'm going to negotiate with someone else. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much. Again, shout out to all 3 of those people who donated during this live stream, and I will see you guys in the next live stream or the next episode of the Federal Republic of Germany, where I may end up calling for a new federal election in the Federal Republic of Germany, as per request of one of my patrons, Backstar, and I we'll see you guys later. Thank you all so much for the donations. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream for the past almost 3 hours. And I will see you guys later.